Wait for my iPad to catch up here. Hopefully it will. See. I'll give you just a minute. Hope everybody has a wonderful weekend. Really do. Let's see. There we are. Here it is. Alright. Okay, very good. Good job. So, today I'm working on backpack. This will be a pretty good size version of this bag. As you can see, I can sit it inside of the bag and have a lot of room to spare. Let's see, there you go, you can kind of tell. It's a quite, like, not quite a hand length, but, you know, just a hand length room. I can fit two hands in here, instead of just one that I could fit inside of this bag, one and maybe a half. So I decided to make it a little bigger this time. I upped it by a couple rows. I modified the pattern, which I've never, well, I don't know if I have done before. I think I have sort of modified some patterns, but I am definitely modifying this one a little bit, which is too bad, honestly, to modify. So it's pretty easy. So maybe one day I'll be able to write my own, but it's not really a huge goal of mine. But it'd be cool, but I'm not really worried about it. I'd rather create the plushies than create the designs most. That's just my preference right now. I may change my mind one day. But at the same time, there's already so many amazing patterns out there. See my ears glitchy again. I don't know what it is. Should be fine. We have stuff to just get in. I am making a black bag. I will show you the smaller version. So this one is going to be a lot larger, but it is a large version of this beaded bag. It's going to be black instead of white. I had a couple people ask me about making them in black, so I decided that I would go ahead and give it a try. But this is the white one. Just got a little tape to it. But yeah, this is the white one, and so the black one's going to be the same, except a good amount larger. Good little bit bigger than that. I sell them. I do. I have an Instagram. Let me grab my card for you. So I can grab it without showing everyone in my face. Right, so I have an Instagram here, Amy Elizabeth's Craft Corner, and then at the _ things around me. There are two of my Instagrams. I sell things on this one. I haven't listed any on my Instagram yet, but I will probably soon. So if you're interested, you could email me. My email is also in the description of my channel, or you could send me a message through Instagram. Yeah, I do. The white one is the first one that I made, so I'm going to keep that one for myself, but the next ones I'm going to try to maybe sell some of them. Hi, Paige. Welcome. Appreciate you for popping in. Thank you. Thank you, Judy. Yeah, so, yeah. I try to keep, like, the first ones I make usually for myself of things sometimes, but not always. But I keep the little white one. It is kind of small. Like, it looks bigger on camera, I feel like, than it is. But this black one is a good size. Like, it's definitely a good size. I worked on it this weekend with my husband, because Sunday, Mondays are, like, his off days, so I hang out with him. And so that weekend, so I spent some time while we were grilling and doing stuff, and, yeah, hanging out and worked on it. Yeah. Aw. I am too. It definitely looks different. Like, you can tell the beads, like, they look a little different on black. Like, I don't know, the light, that's a little better. But it's still really, like, and I know they're going to glow just as well, so that'll be really neat. Like, I think it'd be cool to drag into, like, a movie theater or something, because I feel like it would start glowing. It would charge while you're walking through the parking lot, and then you bring it in the movies, and it would just be, like, glowing. I think that would be so cool. Oh, yeah, it's definitely bigger. This one I can fit two hands in, just, like, one hand, so... yeah, this one's going to be bigger. I'm excited about it too. I think it'll be cool. It's definitely going to take a lot of beads. Like, I didn't know how many beads this one was going to take. The other one took like 900 approximately. I did not count them. I know I had a bag of 1,000 and I had like around 100 left, or less than 100 left. But this one, like, I've gone through half the bag already, so it's going to be beads. That's the only thing that makes this bag a little more, like, expensive. Hey, boo-boo. Trying to hang my South Park clock. Oh, good. I'm glad. Yeah, my husband bought him a little clock to hang in his mechanic shop. He's excited about hanging it up today. When he bought it, I was like, "You're not hanging that in our house, right?" Eh. I was like, I don't really want the South Park clock in the living room. You know what I'm saying? It doesn't really go with my vibe. I love South too. Like, I'll watch it with him, but no thanks. No thanks on the clock in my living room, though. You know. Yeah, like, South Park's cool. Don't get me wrong. I watch it with him all the time, but I just don't want the clock in our living room. He also has like a little light up towel-y and some other little like weird random things too, and a Cartman that he had when he was growing up. Oh, Paige. Oh, me. I'm not gonna go with politics just because I try not to bring that on here, but but I'm laughing at it. Oh, me. That's funny because you're always gonna offend somebody, so I just, you know, I just try not to bring it up when people talk about it. I just be kind of quiet. But it is what it is. It's funny though. You know, this woman always told me, like, I never let people talk about politics or religion in my household. And I'm like, you know what? I like that rule. I like that rule a lot because it always leads to people arguing. And I'm like, yep, right. So I feel like I'm just adapted that rule here. Oh, man. Let's see. And my husband's like, you're like, he was watching this girl that crochets, and he's like, she's super fast, you guys. And I was like, yeah, I'm pretty slow with the bag because the beads, you have to stop and like pick one out and put it on. Because I try not to put two of the same color together. I only, like, if they're diagonal from each other, that's okay. As long as there's not like in a row, that would be weird. But other than that, they are just random. I could, if somebody really wanted me to put them in order, but that would be a lot. And the thing is, they cut. So. Yes, I agree. It is. Because somebody's always going to have a different opinion about it. It doesn't, you know. So, and people have really strong opinions about those things. So that's odd. Oh, why my internet is so glitchy, you guys. I have good internet. It should be fine. And it was fine when I was streaming with other people, which is weird. I don't understand. Oh, no, Boo. It's okay. Look, Boo, if you can't figure out how to hang it with like a nail or a screw, get you one of those command strips. Don't worry about it. We'll figure it out. We will figure it out. We will solve the problem, honey. Yes, you can. You've hung up stuff at our house. You can totally. He's a sarcastic man, you guys. You just have to realize he is a jokester and a sarcastic man. He really is. I mean, when I met him, he was on the radio, if that tells you anything. So he has a personality. Let's just put it that way. Yeah, we'll get you a command strip, dude. Don't worry about it. The walls in the place might be like weird. I don't know, in the shop. But we'll figure it out. He can do it. I know he can. He's being silly. Yep. I want to show you guys them glowing. I mean, I've showed pictures of it glowing. I wish I could show it on video. Maybe one day I will, but I'll have to let you guys up and take you with me to the freaking closet. And it's a lot. Because it's like my closet with all my clothes in it. I'm like, do we really need to go in there, you guys? I mean, it's fine, but at the same time, like, I don't know. Aw, I know, I do too. I used to love, like, if I had to compare myself to somebody, I would, like a YouTuber or something, I'd want to compare myself at least. Somebody like Jenna Marbles, because I always loved her, and she was always really goofy. And I remember one time my father-in-law heard a video of her, and he thought it was me. like, because that's just how I am sometimes. And so he literally thought that the video, and then later he was like, I don't know about that girl. She's kind of strange. But yeah, it was weird. But yeah, I mean, they liked me. Don't get me wrong. It was just really funny. He thought the Jenna Marbles video was... Yeah. I like to be goofy sometimes. I do. I mean, I'm quiet. Like, don't get me wrong. I can be really quiet sometimes, especially you, or if I'm getting to know you, or whatever. But I can also talk a lot too. I know you. Or if I have something to talk about, as we all know. If I have something to talk about, then I can talk. Because I feel like other people lately were like, dang, she actually can talk. That's right. That's right. That's one reason I like my husband so much, too. I love my husband so much. He does. He makes me laugh a lot. It's hard to stay mad at him, that's for sure. I know, and I worry for the kids' days and everything. Oh, gosh, man. Things are just so different. Things are so different. I know. I'm 31, so I was born in the 90s, but gosh, it is. People are wild sometimes. And different generations, too. It's wild how different they can be. Right. I know. We love comedy and stuff, and my husband especially loves comedy. We go to comedy shows and stuff. We enjoy doing that kind of thing. I can't, gosh, he's in here still, honey. What's my favorite one? The British guy? What's his name? I can't remember right now. He was my favorite show we went to. I know, yeah. Oh, okay, you're 34. Gotcha, yeah. I'm 31. Just turned 31. I still feel a lot younger than I am, though. I don't have, obviously I don't have kids or anything, so I still feel kind of young sometimes. I don't quite feel like I'm 30. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, you're just a little bit older than me, not much. So you were like, yeah, you grew up in the 90s like I did then. Yeah. It was so different. We didn't have the internet when we were little. Like little, all those cell phones and all that stuff. I didn't get a cell phone until I was right before I became a freshman in high school, I think. Which sucked because I was a cheerleader and played sports and stuff, played soccer and stuff, and I had to borrow people's phones or my coach's phone to call my parents who were going to be home from the game at 9:30, come pick me up. But eventually I got a phone, but my parents weren't I don't know. I mean, several kids did have them before that, but a lot of kids didn't either, so I don't know. But it's so different now. Kids are getting phones so early. Which I, to an extent, understand, but I feel like if I mean, I can't judge because I don't have any children, but I feel like do get my child a phone really early, what I would do is get them one of those, phones or one that they can't, call everybody on, one that they can call, 4 numbers on or something. Yes, we do watch him. We do watch him. We like him, too. We do like him. I wish I could remember the British comedian right now, but that was my favorite show that we went. Who else did we go to see? Let's see. We've seen, gosh, my brain's not remembering really bad. What else have we seen? I'm trying to think of the really famous guy we saw, but I can't think of him right this second because that was the last show we went to. Oh, I can't remember. But the British was really funny. Not all British people are that hilarious, but he was really funny. He was teasing a kid in the audience that was there with his dad about saying all this. It was hilarious. Giving him tips and oh my god, it was just it was one of the funniest things. I don't always really truly enjoy those shows, but I really enjoyed that one a lot. That poor guy felt for him. I know he had an awkward ride home with his dad because they were his dad just sat there the whole time. He was so awkward, but it was funny. Larry the Cable Guy, they have plans you can get. Yeah, exactly, right. For sure, I would get some kind of plan just for kids. So, I wouldn't want them to have internet access and that stuff. No. Chat rooms, internet, no thank you. I was a kid once, I was curious. No thank you, I don't want my kid to be home. No. We're gonna hold off on that stuff. But at the time, I want to be honest with my kids about things that I've been through because I want them to try to learn from things I've been through. So, it's a fine line. Fine line, I'm sure. Lady the Cable Guy. Yeah, I haven't seen him in a long time, but I saw something the other day pop up. One of our recommended to bring up from him. Can't remember what it was. No, he must have left because he's not telling me it's comedian. But I will have to remember. Yeah, this bag's definitely going to be more expensive because it's larger, and then the problem is the bead cost, because the beads are like $8 a bag, and almost done with one bag, and it's only like 2 inches tall. So yeah, as long like I try to cover material. I mean, I always cover materials, and I always cover my shipping, and I always like pay myself extra, but I can't like. I just can't pay myself by the hour for some of these things. Hi, Thrifty. Good morning. Welcome. I haven't seen you here before. You're new. Thrifty Crocheter. I like your name. I've always wondered about like going to the thrift store and getting like somebody else's like older crochet, or like they have. Sometimes they even have like yarn, but you have to be careful because you don't want to take home any like bugs or anything, obviously. But I've gotten any yarn from a thrift store before, but I don't fault people that do. Get it where you can get it. It's expensive. Some of it really is. And the thing about this bag is this yarn is not expensive. It's just the beads that are the cost for it, really. The yarn I'm not even worried about. Yarn's like a couple bucks. I wonder how shipping it will be though, because it's going to have some weight to it. Dang it. Shouldn't be too bad though, because it's not too big. Are you good? I just appreciate you for popping in at all. I know it does. Some of it is wildly expensive now, depending on what you get, for sure. So what do you like to make, Thrifty Crocheter, if you're still here? I don't know what you make. I see there's like a teddy bear with a dress on your picture. Did you make the dress? I would love to know what you make. I make stuffed animals and bags sometimes, and flowers, blankets, stuff like that. Oh, I'm melting again. I don't know what's up with my internet, you guys. I'm sorry. But I appreciate you guys who are still putting up with it. Let's see. What color do I want? Purple. So I'll try not to get too many wrong colors. I wonder. One day I gotta make it for you guys though, for sure, because it's wild. I will say that my camera, one of my cameras, when I take the pictures of it, it makes it glow like a little more, like almost too much. Like it doesn't glow that much in real life. Other camera, it glows true to life. Because one of them it was same. And sometimes it does look like that. It's wild. It doesn't take long to charge either with these. I got hung it up in the place that I wanted. Oh, okay. Okay, well, that's good, Boo. I'm glad you got it. Hey, Boo, what is the British comedian that we went to go see that I enjoyed so much? Can you type it in the chat for me? Because I can't remember his name right now, and it's killing me. Him and some of the other people that we've seen. Because I was trying to tell Paige, and I can't remember. Jimmy Carr, thank you. She was talking about Louis C.K., and I was like, yeah, we like him. And then I couldn't remember. And then who's the last guy we went to go see? The like one of the more famous guys we've seen. Who was that? I don't remember his name right now. At the was it the DPAC? No, not at the DPAC. It was at the NC State place. Can't remember what it's called right now. On the floor. Remember we had floor seats. What was that? Can't remember, boo-boo. It's killing me. I can't remember what show and his name, because I know he's one of the more famous. Like, we've seen a couple famous ones, but I can't remember. I mean, it was also just a good trip when we went to go see Jimmy Carr, too, because we also traveled to Charlotte and stayed for a little while, so that was nice. Oh, yeah, guys, I did my nails again. They're not the perfect or anything, but they're just flaky hollow. I have a little mark from the yarn, but they're flaky hollow nails. I just left them clear because sometimes I just like the clear, the glitter, you know. So I didn't want color this time. I just wanted some clear. Yeah, who was the guy we saw last time? Boo-boo? Do you remember? Like, or any of the people we've seen. Just name any of them. Like, have I been doing this stitch correctly? Hold on. I'm doubting my stitches. No, I think I've been doing it fine. The person we went to go see at the NC State arena, boo-boo. I'm melting. Hold on, guys. I'm gonna switch something real quick. Yes, wait a minute. Yeah, let me switch this up. Switch it up. And plug it in. I'll get copyrighted for that. I'm trying to get back in the chat, you guys. There may not be anybody in it, but still I'm trying to get back. Live. This one. It will not let me click on it. I'm gonna have to go in from my other account, which is my Elizabeth account, which was made when my email was made. So there we go. Excellent. Tom Segura, thank you. Boo-boo, thank you. Jimmy Carr and Tom Segura. I'm nuts. No, we haven't been to see Louis C.K., right? We just watched him, right? Why do I feel like we also went to see him? I don't know. I think it's just because we watched his special or something. We've seen like a couple, you guys, so it's hard for me to remember. Because he's really more into it than I am, so it's like I don't keep track of them exactly as well as he does. I can't remember what I was going to say. Did we see Louis C.K. or no? Or did we just watch a special on him? Or did you see him? Hold on, let me... You know, Louis C.K. I know you know who that is. No, he's been canceled. Oh, okay. Well, I know, but we didn't go see him. No, we just... Okay. He's starting to come back. Oh, okay. Jesus, of course he got canceled. Everybody's getting canceled. Gotta watch it, man. Gotta be careful. Really, just don't be a terrible human being. That helps too. Not that people don't make mistakes, because they absolutely do. I've definitely made mine. As we all know. Yeah, yes you have. You totally have, you know. You've at least shown like a preview or something. Or you've shown me clips or something. You totally have. I know you have. It was something. Clips or something. But yeah, Jimmy Carr was my favorite show that we went to. So he's very funny. At least I think he's very funny. So if you're into that kind of and you haven't heard of him, you should look him up. Because he's got some good ones. I don't know, Nugget. I swear you did. Whatever. Nugget. I don't mean to be rude, whatever. You know, I don't know. I don't like saying whatever to my boo-boo. For those who don't know, I'm talking to my husband in the chat, so. That's why I say honey and sweetie. If I ever do that, I'm talking to my husband. He's very sweet to come support me. He doesn't have to, because I know he's working, but thankfully he sometimes has a little breakthrough on it. So it works out. I appreciate him for doing that, because it helps, of course. I mean, I could figure out something to talk about, but it's nice to have people, of course. Let's see. I'm sorry, guys. I think I might have moved away too far. So I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 rows that I'm working on. I've done 5. I'm working on 6, and then I'm almost around. So I haven't even this whole time. How long have I been live? Let's see. 25 minutes. So it's going to take me probably about 30 minutes per. Wow, 30 minutes per row. It looks like. At least while I'm talking it. Maybe if I actually wasn't talking, it was, you know, doing it, it would be quicker. But probably not by much, honestly. Because it does take a minute, and I'm doing half doubles, so like, I have to be a little more careful. So, to make sure I go through all the strings. It's a nice pattern, though. It's not bad. It repeats a lot, and I just had to figure out myself how to make the bottom panel larger and make it the right even or odd amount so that beads will line up correctly, and it's worked out so far. In full transparency, I do like to tell everybody the bag does have a seam on it, and so I will show you a seam on the white one. It's not a seam where it's sewn together, don't get me wrong, it's full crochet together, but it's just where you have to attach it and keep so that the rows are still straight, so the beads are straight. So there is a little seam. This one's a little crooked, and I'm hoping this one on the back one will be a little bit straighter, just because it will be my second bag, but that is the little seam right here. You can see it. It's not too bad. There's the little seam, and it's on the side. I made sure to put it on the side so that it's not too noticeable from either the front or the back. But yeah, so I do need to say that in full transparency. I don't want anybody to get anything and be surprised by it, that's for sure. Not in a bad way. So, yes. I always try to be very honest with people, especially people who are buying stuff from me. Alright. Because one day I will have the Etsy, and one day I will have those reviews, and they're important. So, you always want to make your customers happy. I always try to provide extra things in my packaging. You know, it's hard to do when you're a small business, but it's sort of expected, which really, when you think about it, is silly because it's a small business and you don't expect that from like Amazon. You don't expect a free gift from them every time with purchase. You're a bazillion-dollar company, so why not? Why would you expect the small business that pays for everything themselves to include something for free, you know? So it's tough, but I get it. It is just part of like hospitality and everything, so I do it, and I try. I haven't gotten to the point where I've been able to order some of the things I would like to for packaging and things, but you know what? I will one day, and that's fine. The packaging I have now works, and it's good enough. The thing gets there. It looks decent, you know. I always do the thank you card thing and a sticker and all that good stuff, you know. I always do the sticker. I need to get some more, honestly. Because right now I just have knitting or crocheting stickers, and nobody wants those if they're, you know what I'm saying, people want like that. So, I need to do that, but I try. For example, with my rhino order, like I included a rose, for example, and that rose was the wife of the person I made it for, so I wanted more than one, but I didn't have enough time before I had to ship it out, unfortunately. But I'm hoping, they're planning on doing some more orders, so I'm hoping I can make so. Oh, hi, Pets World. You know what? I saw your video on the pom-poms. I did leave a like on it. I was going to leave a comment, but I couldn't, you know, so I did see it. Your pom-poms are so cool. You did a great job on that video, by the way. That was great. Dropping on like that and all that. You did great. Excellent work. What did you end up doing with the pom-poms? I'm curious. Totally curious what you did with them. Yeah, I understand. It's not your fault. It's probably because it was marked for kids or because you are young, you know. Yeah. But I understand. But yeah, I definitely did give it a like and did watch it. I was looking out for it. I saw it, and then I like lost it for a minute, and then I couldn't find you, and I was like, where is it? And then I found it. Oh, you gave her to the hamster. That's hilarious. I'm sorry they did that to your craft. That's so funny. That is really funny. My goodness. A little hamster. Getting a little too excited apparently there. I'm working on a bag today, in case you're wondering. So I have a white one. I don't know. I think you may have seen it. The white bag that I made with the beads on it. So I'm working on a black version that's a lot larger. It's almost, I would almost call it double the size. Almost. Not quite, but almost. It's pretty, it's hard to fit it all. There we go, in the camera. But I can put 2 of my hands in it, so. Yeah, oh, you gave your, oh, that's sweet. You have a little brother. Oh, I always wanted a little sibling, but I never had one. That's precious. Oh, that's sweet. You can make things for them. He ate it. Oh, gosh. I bet he did. You poor thing. Everybody just violated and ate your crafts, didn't they? Oh, my goodness. Well, I'm sorry. I appreciated them. I thought they were really good. And I really liked your video because I know it's not easy to put that together and edit it like that. So I appreciate the work you put into it. You have 6 brothers and no sisters. Aww. Wow. My goodness. You are the only girl, huh? Well, do they at least spoil you a little bit? Hopefully they do, because you're the only girl. Let's see, I gotta pop a couple more blue beads in here. That's awesome. I'm sure your brothers will protect you, girl, when you're growing up and start dating and all that. They're gonna protect you one day. They're all crazy. Oh no, I'm sure it's really tough. My boss grew up with all brothers, and she told me stories about growing up with them and things they do to her. So I can only imagine growing up with a bunch of brothers like that. I'm sure sometimes they gang up on you a little bit, but I know they love you. Yeah, sometimes they're nice. Yeah. So one day though, girl, I'm telling you, get older, they're going to be so protective over you. They're not going to let you mess with you. I don't know if you have any that are older than you already, but ooh, I bet they will be protective over you. They're going to be anybody that messes with you, girl. You got a whole team on your side. Only one is older. I bet he will be protective over you. Yes. Make sure nothing happens to his only sister. 15, 12, 7, 3, 1. Wow. That is a lot of children. My mother had 7 brothers and sisters, so she was one of 8 children. So, yeah, wild. So you're kind of familiar with that sort of thing. I'm not sure, I can't remember how many years are in between like the oldest child and the youngest child, but my mom was the youngest of the 8. And I think you have to do the counting about how many girls and how many boys, but they had a lot. So I had 11 aunts and uncles. Lots of aunts. Alright, one more down here, and then we're going to close this around. This is done with this is not a spiral, it's a like round by round thing, so you have to stop and chain 1. Your grandpa had like 10, that's amazing. I think my mother that had the 8 kids, I believe she had 14, which is wild. But that was a long time ago, like your grandpa too, you know, so things were a little different back then, but that is wild. Cannot imagine, my goodness, in so many ways, in every single way, I cannot imagine having that many children. Because I know having one is like, ooh, so can't imagine having that many. But I've also heard some people say that going from 1 to 2 isn't that bad. It's like more than that when it gets kind of wild. So I don't know. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that. Sorry to hear that. Yeah, unfortunately, some of the 8 siblings of my mother have passed now too, because mom is the youngest and she's in her 60s. So that tells you they're older, you know. So they're older than her. So yeah, we've lost a couple of them. Yeah. Oh yeah, I'm sure. Yeah, and I think my grandmother who had the 8, and she lost a couple too. So there would have been, you know, more. So yeah, she definitely did lose a few, because back then, you're right, it was different. Of course, it still happens today, unfortunately, but back then it was really super, super common. Yeah. But I'm thinking my 2 grandparents with me, and they're in their 90s, so I'm grateful to still have them. I've lost 2, but I still have 2, so I'm very blessed to be, as I am, to be in my 30s and still have my grandparents. It's nice and lucky. Oh, hi, MJ. I was hoping you would come in, but I didn't want to bug you because I figured you may be sleeping or working or, you know. But I was hoping you would pop in today. Awesome. Good to see you. I hope you're having a good Tuesday. I went to work this morning earlier than usual, and stayed a little bit later than I sometimes do. And still made it back here. I usually eat in between, but to be honest, today I didn't, just because I wasn't hungry, but I'm going to eat after for sure. Oh no! Oh no! Oh my goodness! That's awful. It's awful, Pets World. Pets World, do you mind if I ask you what your name is? You don't have to tell me, but I'm just curious so that I could call you something other than Pets World. You don't have to, though, if you're not comfortable. You don't have to tell me. I just mean like your first name or like an initial or something. Oh, Pets World, was it you that I saw that was doing those like dragon masks and stuff? Sylgia, is that how you would? I'm probably very wrong. Sylgia, that's a beautiful name though. Danish. Oh, that's awesome. Okay, those are so cool. I've seen all shorts like that pop up on my channel in the past. Those are really cool. Like I don't even know if you guys even attempt those. Those are really neat. Really cool stuff. You just got home 30 minutes ago. Aw, so MJ, I'm not trying to get personal. Do you work at night? Because I'm just not sure. Do you work like night shift or something? Or do you just work like earlys or something? Because I never want to beg you either. Like I said, that's why I thought about telling you I was going live, but I was like, you know what, I don't want to bug her. She's probably busy. So. Call me MJ. Yes. I know it is, but I'm pretty well with it though. I've done pretty well, trust me, because I like every once in a while I'll call you Maria, or not Maria, sorry, dang it. I'll call you Marie to my husband, and he's like, who's that? I'm like, oh, MJ, because I was telling him, you know, some of the stuff going on, and I was like, oh, it's MJ. Okay, so, but yeah, no, I've been doing really good with it though. That's the first time I messed it up. Celia. Oh, okay, Celia. I will try to remember that. I don't have memory, but I will try to remember that. Because I just hate to keep calling you Pets World. Celia. I have to try to remember that. Yes, you're the over. Oh, okay, gotcha. 9 to 8. Okay, I understand now. Gotcha. Is it a 24-hour Walmart, or is it that's just your shift? Sorry, you guys, I knocked you. I literally just smacked you. My bad. Wet my hand. I literally gave you a good smack. My bad. You didn't deserve that. Whoops. Dropped a bead. Dropped it into the bag. I'm going to get a little sip of coffee here in a second. Take a little bit of a break. Just to get my hands a second. Even though they're doing pretty good today. Working with the beads is kind of tough. Not going to lie. Like, it's harder on your hands for some reason, I feel like. That and maybe just the half double in general crochet. Here we go. You close at 11. Oh, okay, stock overnight. That's what I figured, but I just, yeah. Since some, I don't know if some are still 24-hour or not, but yeah. Just, yeah. Like I said, they're redoing our Walmart right now, so it's wild. Like, almost every week we come in and stuff is moved, and you ask an employee, and they're like, I don't know. They had the beer and the candy right next to the pharmacy, because they're moving the pharmacy to the front, and then they put in a perfume counter, MJ. Why? Why would they put a perfume? Who's going to Walmart to buy their perfume, really, though? Like, I mean, I've never considered it. Like, if I'm going to buy perfume, I would think, like, me, around here, I would go to somewhere like a Belk's or a JCPenney or the mall, you know? Not, like, the Walmart. I mean, I guess people will buy it, but, like, it's just weird. They put it right in the front, in the middle. Okay. Oh, so you're an hour behind me, MJ. Okay. Yeah, so I'm East Coast, so it's 11:38 here. Yes, girl, and the beer, candy, and just like everything is it's weird, and the beer is not refrigerated. My husband like, what the heck? Because he likes to drink a beer on the weekend, you know. So he's like, why is my beer not refrigerated? So it was weird. Hello, Crystal. Welcome. It is. It's such a weird layout. I assume they're going to move it back to a refrigerated place, but I don't know. And then the pharmacy's right up front to the right. It's weird. Yes, Paige is back. For me, it's... Oh, okay, so you're doing... So it's Let me see. Did you actually mean 17? You're doing like, I'm trying to do the math here. So that would be about, let me do the math. 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 5:59 p.m. if I'm doing my math right. Yeah, 5. Okay, yeah, that's what I thought. Yeah. I was like 5 something. I had to think of it. Yeah. Oh no, Paige. I hope everything's okay. I've got to go Tuesday for my checkup, so. And my husband just got a letter that they may not like cover, or insurance may not cover like this place anymore. I'm like, yay! Oh yeah, it is dinner time for you, isn't it? Oh my gosh, I hate that page. I do. I'm having trouble right now with my birth control because I went on my honeymoon, right? So I didn't take my week of sugar pills. And then we got married, so I did not take my week of sugar pills for like 2 months. So now I need it early, and my insurance is like, we're not covering it, and I have no idea how much it might be. What do I look like? I have a picture on my profile, but I also have that one. Now, honestly, the picture of my profile pic is very good. Like, I don't necessarily look like that all the time. But I also have an Instagram. Do you happen to have Instagram, Pets World? I may or may not post some of my wedding pictures here one day. I'm not sure if I will or not. I posted them on Instagram, some of them. I know, Paige, trust me, I know about that. Girl, all of my doctors the past, like, 3, I think, retired or left or quit or something. Oh, you don't? Oh, okay. Maybe one day I'll show you guys some of my wedding pictures on stream then. Because I don't want to post them, but I think maybe I'll show you guys on stream. I have some printed out, so I'll show you guys. Actually, I have one over here. Hold on. I'm silly. I've got one right next to me. Let me grab it. I'll show you what I look like. I have red hair right now. I haven't always had red hair. I used to be blonde. I was a blonde for almost my entire life, and then I was a blonde with a purple streak, and then fire engine red, and then I went to a more natural red. But this is me husband on our wedding day. It's kind of hard to see a little bit, but that's us. Yeah, I'll leave it up for just a second. Yeah, if you're curious, that's what I look like. Of course, you know, that's a really good day, of course, getting my makeup done and all that stuff. I don't always look like that. No. That's what my husband's insurance is doing, MJ. They're changing, and I'm like, they may be changing. Like, uh-oh. Oh, thank you guys. Yeah, I'm shy about being on camera and stuff. I don't know how often, if ever, I'll really do that, but pictures, I'm a little better with. I hate taking pictures, don't get me wrong. Like, I cannot stand taking pictures at all. Like, my wedding day, you guys, I tried so hard. But yeah, oh, you guys are sweet, thank you. But yeah, I tried really hard on my to look like I enjoyed pictures, you know. I told the photographer when he got there, I was like, listen, you know, I really don't like getting my picture taken, but I am going to try today. So if I look annoyed, you know, or look this stuff, please tell me. So, yes, MJ, I'm the same. That's a rare one of me actually smiling. Like, I don't actually smile that much. I smile without my teeth more than anything. But that's actually great. Yeah, I hate pictures, girl. I do too. Oh my god. Like, oh, hate pictures. So what you're saying is your brother is very handsome? Oh my goodness. Yes, you were very handsome. Always handsome, but you were extra handsome. Right, you look like my older brother Tom, and Amy, I'm gonna have to show you my older brother. He's your he's the doppelganger. Oh, we found one. I forgot my uncle looked like Martina McBride when he saw me at my wedding. I was like, oh, about that. And somebody else called me some other name, and it was some model or something. I was like, But it was really funny though. He called me Martina McBride. I don't know if anybody knows who that is, but that was really funny. I'm not sure about that reference to Martina McBride. It's not an insult. She's a beautiful woman, but like, I don't think I look like her. I think it was just because my hair was different. See me with my hair dark, or, you know, not blonde before. So. Do I have that pattern? The one that I'm working on, Crystal, the bag? Is that the pattern you're referring to? I do. Do you happen to have an Instagram or anything, Crystal, that I could like send it to you on? If you happen to have an Instagram, Crystal, you can find my Instagram information in the description of my channel, or I can tell. Oh, you don't. Oh, dang it. I'm trying to think of how to send it to you, Crystal. So you can honestly just and search for beaded bag patterns because it's a free pattern. So and you can look on YouTube for beaded bag patterns. There aren't that many of them. I think you'll figure it out. There's this. It looks like this, except theirs is like brown. So. Oops, I forgot you got way over here still. I'm sorry, hold on. Forgot I got up to get that picture and didn't put you back. I do that a lot. Alright. So it looks a lot like this back, it's brown. But yeah, you can totally look it up on YouTube. I don't have the link right this second. Yes, girl, I do too. I love a good deal. My husband will tell you. What's happening, Paige? What do you mean? What are you talking about? Oh my goodness. I have been all sizes in my life, girl. I don't judge anybody because, as I have said to other people before, like, I've been clinically, you know, they say obese is like, what, 30? I forget how many pounds overweight. I've been, you know, listed as obese. I've been listed as slightly underweight, normal. I've been all the things, so I don't judge anybody when it comes to that. Really try not to do that. I can't play any music. I'm sorry. I need to. Oh, hi, Cynthia. All right, hold on. We're gonna. This person. All right. Am I on the right thing? I'm not on the right chat. Hold on, you guys. I need to make one of you guys mod. Hold up. Or my husband's a mod, but he's a little busy. Or MJ, you're a mod. Can you get rid of them for me if you're still here? Hold on. Gotta get back in the chat. I'm still not in there yet, you guys. Switch account. Because for whatever reason, YouTube will not let me, like, watch from my own channel. Does anybody else have that problem? Oh, thank you. Yes, that's right. Like, you know, I mean, I try not to ever judge, especially about looks or anything, because I have my own battles with self-esteem and all that. I'm not about that life. I'm about judging you on the inside. Yeah, I know. So here's what I need to do, you guys. I need to make myself a mod from this channel, because see, I have this other channel. Hey, I'm gonna say hey. I'm trying 2 channels. I don't use the other one as a channel. I just use it, but I don't really use it that much anyway. But I have it, okay. And I did used to, and I would in the past support people from this other channel to help them get their numbers up. But I'm not. Yeah, yeah, you're right, Paige. I totally know. I just need to have to do it from my other account because I'm on this Elizabeth one, and that's the only way I can see my chat. So. Because I can't see it from my other account. Like, so I'm so glad I have this, because otherwise I can't see it on my iPad for whatever reason. Like, I'll show you, like, let me do it. I'm going to go, like I said, I don't care. I'm being transparent. Switch account. Crafting with Amy. Okay, go to my account. Switch account. I have these 2, right? And then view channel. Live. And it won't let me click off to watch it. It just will not let me do it. So that's why I'm having that issue. So I have to go to the Elizabeth one and then watch it. Done. I've only been able to watch it from that one time, you guys. It's weird. Like I said, I do have that other account though. I ain't trying to hide it. It's not a stock account. It's literally me with my middle name, but with my other email. But that is weird, Paige. I don't know. They are, but they aren't, Paige. Like, they're connected, but not to, like, the level that I, like, pay. Does that make sense? Like, they're connected via the cloud, and, like, I get texts from other iPhones on it, which is another point I'd like to bring up in a moment. But, they're sort of connected, but sort of not. Like, I don't know how to explain it exactly. Oh, okay, you think that's what it is. That might be. That well could be. Yeah, because I didn't get this iPad until June, so I haven't like done a whole lot with it, you know. But I'm thankful I had it because that's like the only way I can really see my chat good. So I want to see something though. What was I gonna say? Oh yeah, the other day I did think that I had deleted absolutely everything because I was a little upset. I didn't. It's all still on my iPad. And the best part about it is, I'll just read this one quote from the text and then I'm going to drop it. But I really do love and care about you and our friendship. Thank you for being my friend, helping me on my yarn journey. It means a whole lot. But I wasn't helping or anything. So, anyway. I'm sorry to you guys when I saw that yesterday. I was like, it made me. Oh. So yeah, if you have anything else to say, I do still have absolutely every one of our messages. So just you know, it is what it is. That just proves the worst kind of thing about the worst kind of person. But and I know you're gonna be like, this black bag was my idea. It might have been to start with, but homegirl, I've had like 3-4 other people ask about this black bag. So you're not the only one, and it's not all your idea. Hey Cynthia, I'm sorry I didn't say hey to you or you, and it didn't like occur to me that you had popped in. I'm sorry. Hey Cynthia. I bet you have, Paige. I bet you have. Girl, I wish you had gotten that email that I sent you, but I'll talk to you about it later. But I may like, because the funny thing is, girl, so I took the email when you sent it to me, and I sent it to my husband, because I was like, what the hell? And I hadn't read everything yet, right? And so on the phone, when I got the email, is like, no, send that to your husband. Of course she didn't want me to do that, because she knew that my husband was going to be pissed. She wouldn't be. But it was. So, like I said, I didn't even finish reading it all. If I had finished reading it when we were on the phone, I would have, like, whew, I don't even know. But I didn't finish reading it, so it just kind of got weird. And she was like, well, this is awkward. And I was like, so then we just got off the phone. And then she did pull a, like, well, I'm sorry for saying that about your job, but, like, I didn't say anything else about the rest of it. Read it. And it was, like, such a half-blood apology, you know. It was awful. That's right, Paige. Once they don't like somebody, it is. And she knew that, too. That's why she, like, got about that whole thing. About him, like, not really loving her calling all the time. So. Yep, that's right. It was so over after that. That is right. I was like, I literally had nothing else to say. I was waiting. I didn't block her right at first. I waited to see if she had anything to say. She didn't, so I just blocked her. It wouldn't matter what she said, don't get me wrong. Like, it would not have mattered. She could have literally licked the floor. I wouldn't care. But I just waited to see if she would say anything. Nope, nothing to say for herself. But Cynthia, I am sorry to you, and I'm sorry to Chris, and I'm sorry to Paige, and I'm sorry to Ashley, and I'm sorry to every single one of you. I really am. It sucks, but it sucked, but like at the same time, I'd feel fine because like you guys could see it, and you guys knew, and you can tell that I'm like genuine, and I'm not like her. So that's all that matters to me. There's the bane of your existence. I bet, making it for your kids and everything. Paige, how many do you have, Paige? May I ask? I'm not sure. I'm not sure. I just know you have some. Yes, I know. But it's kind of funny to me now. Like, it really is. Like, yeah, I was upset. I shed a few tears over it. But then I was, like, on the stream, I was just like, she was calling people, like, the names, the words, you know. And then to, like I said, to send a message like that, oh, I care about you and our friendship, and that just shows y'all, you know, the two-facedness. And then to come play victim, oh, okay, you have two, 17 and 13. Oh, you're getting older. Is your daughter like a senior or gonna be a senior? Oh, I'm sorry. I may have to go and come back if it's really bad. Yeah. Yeah, aw. I know that's bittersweet for you, Paige. I'm sure that's bittersweet. Because, you know, you want them to do well, but it's hard. I mean, you want them to do well and grow up and move. Oh, okay, Paige. Thank you. I never thought about that. I bet you're right. Here, let me move it over here. See if that's better. Is that any better, you guys? Because they were next to each other. They really are. Aw, oh, that's awesome, Paige. Congratulations. Great for her. Oh, yeah, see, Paige, you're so right, and I don't know why I didn't think of that, because I know it can. I know they can interfere with each other. I remember I used to have a phone and like a clock radio, and every time before I would get a text, the clock radio would go zzz, and like it would, no, it was like the signal went through radio first. It was weird. Yeah, okay, thank you, Paige, because I was wondering if I was doing that stuff. Because my internet's like decent, like we have Starlink, like it should be pretty good. Well, there's nothing wrong with age. As long as you do it right, there's nothing wrong with starting young. The reason I'm like hesitant sometimes is because I have seen so many young people have kids that just weren't ready and really didn't handle it well. Like, you know, not really, just not even being a mother, not even being there for their child, or just seeing their child or two a day kind of mothering. I mean, really not mothering. And so, not even living with the child, you know, nothing. And so I just know from those experiences and seeing those things through families and friends, and I don't want that for myself. I want to be as ready as I can be, you know? But I don't fault people, especially if you do it right, there's nothing wrong with that, you know? I'm sure it's so hard. Yeah, oh, you were a rebel without a cause. I bet, Paige. I kind of was too one time for a little bit there. Oh, I'm glad you had your mom, Paige. That's awesome. Because some parents aren't really, can, not be supportive. So I'm really glad you had her. That's awesome. I bet, Paige. I bet it does take a freaking village. The village, the town next door. Yeah, I know, right? That is the thing, Paige. You're right. Nobody's ever really truly, so. I just feel like I want to be more financially ready because I would like another job or another part-time job or something like that. Have some more money, just feel a little bit more comfortable because I know kids are expensive and I just don't want to not have enough. That's awesome. Yeah. Okay. Bye, Pets World. Thank you for coming in. I appreciate you. Okay, I'm not sure if I will be or not. I'm not sure how long I'm going to stay on. It might depend on how long my hands let me crochet for. Because I don't really have a whole lot to do today because I've already been to work. So. Very expensive, what are you saying? Oh, okay, yeah. Yes. Kids are very expensive, I understand. I need to make some of you guys mod. But I just have to go in through my other account, so if I find like a comment you guys have left, I'll have to make you guys mods. Or did you hear you look 16? Oh my goodness. Oh, Paige, you have no idea, girlfriend. The funniest thing to me is this girl used to tell me, she didn't know why you stopped talking to her. She had no idea why you would just stop talking to her. She never knew. Ever. She talked to you like twice. So, she contacted you like twice. you know, so that's it. Which I'm sure is a freaking lie, so. Yeah. Aw, I think I'm gonna make you and Cynthia mods later. You'll probably just come back in mods. Because I know MJ works at night. I don't expect him here in the morning, really. Oh, Lord. Thank God I didn't have any trouble quite like that. I mean, I had my troubles, but I didn't have quite the money with the people problems. I know, girl. Shoot, I know. Somebody told me the other day, I bet she did that to you on your honeymoon. And I was like, sure did. It was slightly better, but really, no. Oh, and you guys, the funniest thing to me is, I went and got my toes done yesterday with my bestie. I hate to be like this. But girl, you called me 24/7, 24 hours a day. You didn't never mention another friend. In fact, you said you didn't have any other friends. So where did this bestie come up all of a sudden from? I don't think she exists. It's either that or you were lying to me the whole time. So either way, it's not real good. But as far as I'm concerned, you didn't have time to talk to anybody else. Girl, Paige, I'm a country girl. You don't even know. I need a pedicure like it ain't nobody's business. I always have my toes done. Don't get me wrong. But I do have calluses. I bet, Paige, she did it to everybody. Everybody. And then I accidentally, you guys, she's like, she called me. Yeah, I did. I accidentally called her the other day because she had called me so times in my recent calls that while we were at the store, I literally accidentally hit the button and hit redial and it called her back. And I was like, oh, God. And I heard it to the voicemail because she didn't answer, of course. She has nothing to say for herself. And it got to the voicemail, and that's when I heard it in my pocket, you know, talking. And I was like, oh, I called her. And I was like, she's probably freaking out. Oh, God. Oh, Lord, Paige. I know, Cynthia. She thought that you were just... She thought Paige and her minions were up to no good, as she would kind of basically say. So I guess you were just one of the minions in her eyes, Cynthia. You and Chris. Because, as I said, because I'm not afraid to tell what happened. Literally what happens... We went on that Instagram Live. You and Chris came in. There was a screenshot. I'm not going to name some other names because they don't need to be involved. But somebody sent a screenshot to Rhea saying, hey, somebody was talking about you on live, and she got mad, and she did bring up the drama. To be fair, talking directly about the person, I don't think, to my memory, but she was like, bring up the drama again. And she blocked you guys because she didn't want you guys coming in and asking where Ashley was. So, literally what happened. Blanket last night. Oh no. Yeah, you wish you had minions. Well, that's what she liked to basically call you guys, was like minions, you know. And just so you know, same thing she said about Ashley's children, she basically said about you and your children. So she really just needs to not. Can't remember what did she say about you. I don't know. I don't know if she said you didn't take care. Like, not that you didn't take care of them, but like basically that you have on your hands kind of thing. And I agreed with her at the time because she made me believe that everybody else is a freaking problem until all of a sudden when I was like, oh my God, no, wait a minute, it's freaking her. I know, Paige. I know. Trust me, I know. On the iPad all day, that's where. And God knows where. So I don't want to talk about her kids, but she shouldn't have been talking about other people's kids. So, keep it decent. I know, and it's like yours are too, Paige. Yours are basically getting to be adults. So, what the heck? Just silly stuff. Like I said, I'm just sorry I didn't realize it before. Because she was all, you know, I'm sorry if this drama is too much for you and you just need to leave. And like, I get it. And I don't know. She was very good at playing her little game. She wasn't. Like, I don't know how to explain it. Wasn't good. Yeah, no, that's what I'm saying. They are pretty grown. I'm pretty sure they're pretty self-sufficient at that age. Doesn't mean you don't still do a lot for them, but like, they're pretty daggone sufficient. You don't have to be babysitting them when you're on live stream or whatever, you know. They don't need little babysitters at that age. Like what, Cynthia? About what things? Let's see. She's a lot. I know. And then has the nerve to talk about me working 2 days a week and not having any kids. At least I work. At least I have a job. At least I earn money. At least I pay for my stuff. All the name calling. Cynthia. See, the name calling, I don't know exactly. I know she started with the drama pretty much from moment one, because I'm pretty sure, I'm not 100% sure, but I'm pretty sure the whole reason she called me to start with was to talk about other people. And because she was like, can I call you? Because she had my email, and then it ended up, she got my number, and da-da-da-da-da. And then at some point she got real comfortable and started calling people some very inappropriate slurs. And I just would get very quiet, and I feel really bad about it. Like, I really do. Like, I could cry. I feel bad. I didn't say anything to her. Like, I don't want you to say that. Like, why would you say that? But I didn't, and I should have. And so I just kept my mouth shut and just let her run her mouth. And I wish I had at least recorded it. But I didn't. But like I said, the thing is, I don't have to, because people see it for themselves. So, but the N words and the S words and the this words and the that words, you know. Yeah, I know. And then she goes and tells me like it's uncomfortable to be on Ashley Live and stuff. And I'm thinking, yeah, but you talk to me the entire time. You don't talk to me the entire time on live. You get real quiet. And I would get quiet because I'm sitting here counting. I'm concentrating on, you know, whatever. Yeah, right. I know. I can carry it by myself. I don't freaking need her. I would be sometimes because she all that stuff. And I didn't want her to. It's like, leave it alone. One day she like went off on her family in the middle of a live stream. Like, calm down. Like, I'm pretty sure even if my mom did come into my live stream and say some crap, I wouldn't go all in at her on freaking stream. Maybe I would be like talking to her after, but I wouldn't be like, I don't know, man. I know, right? Pretty much she was talking about everyone. Amen. Yes, she was. Exactly. Oh my God, Paige. Sure is. Dawn. She doesn't like that woman. That's all I have to say. She does not like that woman. She's always complaining about having to go see her and da da da. And that woman supports her and buys her stuff. So I don't really know what the big, I can't even remember what she talked so much, you know, what her beef was with her, okay? But it's just like, no, she doesn't, Paige. You're exactly right, because I realized everything that she said about other people was her. Talking about not taking care of their kids correctly, talking about ignoring their kids while they're on live stream, which she didn't ignore her daughter. I'm not going to say she did. She didn't. She would cook for her or whatever, but like, there's a difference between like being there and being in the same room, if that makes sense. There's a difference. And I'm not trying to be rude, but there's a difference. And it's kind of like me with my dog sometimes. Sometimes I'm in the room with him. Sometimes I'm not with my dog, if that makes sense. Like, I'm not bonding with him. I'm not, you know, like right now, I'm in the room with him. Are we bonding? No. You know, it's different. You can be in the same house with somebody and not be bonding with them like that, you know? It's just, I don't know. Just enjoy your while she's little, if you're listening, is all I have to say. And, you know, just enjoy her. That's it. we should all post a nice quote on our page about how we did everything. And she's mad because I untagged her from all my posts or all my videos and stuff. She went and deleted every live after I did that. I'm like, good for you. You just deleted all your watch time, you idiot. All that I've been working so hard to get and trying so hard and watch those numbers every single day. Like I don't care. I don't watch my numbers like that, you guys. I'm trying to make money on this right now. Like, this is just fun for me. It's something to do. I'm crocheting and making stuff for people anyway. She did. Yeah, she did. She deleted, like, everything almost. I know. It's nuts about those hours. And I literally told her, because somebody else did the same thing, and I literally told her that's not smart because they just lost all those watch hours. Yeah, exactly, Paige. Like, I'm going to be doing it anyway. Like, this is part of... I'm not going to call crocheting my job, but it kind of is my part-time job, sort of. Because I do it, and I try to sell it and make money, and so, like, yeah, I'm doing this, but I'm still sort of like, I still kind of consider when I'm crocheting for some working, you know what I'm saying? So, I know you are. I know. It was ridiculous. He is. He's so happy, too. You guys, he is. Yes, no, I understand, Paige. I'm the same way. I understand. I'll tell you about it one day, but yeah, I understand, Paige. Yeah, yeah, exactly. Yeah, you totally make it like a job. You totally can. And I never thought that I would be very good at teaching people because I tried to teach my husband one day, but it was kind of like, I don't know, I probably should have done it better. But, so I didn't think teaching was going to go very well, but it went pretty well, honestly. Like, yeah, it took freaking 15 hours, but also, you know, it eventually got completed with my help. And you're right, you can't teach me. And so, I mean, eventually it got done. Don't get me wrong, it wouldn't have been done without my help, but, you know. And I tried to encourage her to do it on her own. That's why it's hilarious to me. She was complaining about the video, like, sitting there like, she wants me to do a video or watch a video. Or what she was trying to say to you, Paige, was that what I wanted to do was watch the dirt instructional video and see if she could do it by herself. I don't think that's too much to ask. Excuse me. Hey, he got it up there, though. Right? So he didn't really take it very seriously, and neither did I, so. Right, Paige, he's got it. That's right. He passed that break certification not too long ago. Luckily, the job is really cool, and they get to take all these tests and get different certifications, and they can take them to other jobs. It's really cool. I know, Paige, and I wish I did. Like, she was a little nutty, you know, but I just didn't realize like she was that nutty. I kind of thought she was more like me, like she had been somebody who had probably been hurt before, you know, and this and that. But I had no idea. To put it mildly, I had no idea. Wild. I know, and I wish I had said something, but I was trying to be nice, which is a fault of mine, and I know that's a fault of mine. Trust me, over the past like 2 to 3 years, my husband will tell you, I had become a little bit more restricted. Which is good sometimes, because I am too nice, so. I know, like, you don't understand. Like, I feel bad, like, even messaging you guys on Instagram about this. Like, that feels like too much to me, let alone, like, and I never called unless it was she literally asked me to call her, or, quote, save me from my mother-in-law. Forgot about that. Save me from talking to my mother. Save me from talking to so-and-so. So I would save her. Yeah, I know, because I was trying to be a good friend, trying to be a good, you know. So, just is what it is. Just freaking weird. I know, right? Like, do it. Because I never people, like, that's the thing about me. I, like, hardly ever call people. Very rarely. Unless, and like I said, unless they ask me to, like that, maybe. But, like, I'm not really much of a phone person. I'm just not. Like, I am if you're, like, my friend, but, like, other than that, I'm just not much phone person. I'd rather just text you. I might make a couple mistakes because I text too darn fast sometimes. But, other than that. Oh my god. See, that's so stupid. Yeah, I know, and she, like, wanted to go live at night when she, like, got packages and stuff, and my husband's, like, just getting home and this and that. And then I send her $100 worth of crochet, and she shows it, like, once and then takes a picture once or something. Wants me to, like, post her nails all the time. I posted in things once on my actual Instagram posts. Like, I did it on my stories, but I was not posting those things on my thing all the time because I'm not sitting here and confusing my people that are like, why am I just posting nails all the time? I thought this was a crochet account. Like, I can't do that. I'm not risking my 1,000 whatever, I'm not risking it like that. No. That's right. Because I'm sorry your husband's not home, but mine is. So you need to understand. I know. I mean, look, listen, I did tell her, like, I think it'll be fine because we're both doing things with our hands, right? So I was like, yeah, I think it'd be fine because we're both doing things with our hands and we're friends. And I thought, you know, whatever. And so she did encourage me to actually start the YouTube or push me to start the YouTube. But, like, it's something that I had considered before. Obviously, if you look at my Instagram, you can see that I had been doing things on there, at least that one since January, and my other one for a year or two. So it's not like it was a brand new thought to me. It was just, I was like, you know what, there's somebody there I can actually go live and talk to, so you know what, I will do it. But I started with 50-some subscribers, you guys. I already had people sub to me because I had met people in comments that were cool or whatever. And so they subbed to me in case I ever made videos. So I started like 50 subscribers. You know? Aw. I know, I started it Saturday night, I believe, Paige, the bag. Because I got the yarn Saturday night, so I think I technically started this. I'm not sure how far I got there. I know, Paige. I know. I know she won't, and I know she'll never end up with PR either. Because God knows if she does, one of us will message them and be like, do you know what kind of person that you're supporting? Like, the odds are one of them will. Yeah. Oh, okay. Yeah, you hadn't seen the other. Yeah, I think I posted like one in between there. Nope, that's exactly right. That's what somebody told me the other day. They literally came to me and said, she's never going to get PR. She's never going to get it. She talks too much drama. And I'm like, you know what? That's true. And there aren't that many people that do like yarn and like crochet. I mean, there are and there aren't, you know? But hey, I'd rather have that option than like just cursing and doing whatever else in this. I mean, cursing's fine, whatever. You do what you want to on your channel. I'm just trying not to, because I realize there are some children following me, and I realize that like YouTube doesn't like, that's literally why. But, I don't know. Other than that, I try to be pretty real. But yeah. Yeah, I know, I do, Paige. The only reason I'm still doing these lives like this, Paige, is because I'm still getting subs from it. But the thing is, like, doing videos for me is going to be interesting. Like, I'm going to have to really think about it because it takes so many hours to do something. So I'm either going to have to figure out, like, a way to record it and speed it up, or just we'll do the clips like I've done on Instagram before of like certain places throughout, you know, maybe it's this big and there's this big and this big, or how I'm going to do like a video type thing. I haven't figured that out. Shorts I just need to do it more. I just didn't have enough freaking time. As you can imagine, literally one day I started making shorts at 7 a.m. and the first thing I get is a message from her about some drama going on, and I'm like, oh my god. I was trying to shorts. Yes, exactly. Yes, that's what I'm trying to do. Paige, just do like the teaching route kind of thing. Because I've done a couple shorts like that. I need to. And then I worked on those that day, and then it was hilarious. Like, I wish I could post my clip. Maybe I'll post it on Instagram. But it was really funny, though, because I was, like, doing a magic ring, and I'm like, this is how you do the magic ring. And then I was like, oh, shit. Because I messed up. It was really funny. Or at least to me and my husband, it was really funny. But, yeah. For sure. That's what I want to do, is do some more teaching shorts and stuff like that. The videos are just the thing that I'm going to have to figure out. But like, I keep doing the lives like this. I told my husband too, is because I am still getting like 1 or 2 subs every live. And to me, I'm like, well, yeah, that I'm doing it anyway. Might as well film it or do something with it, and then I'm getting a sub out of it. Cool. Yes, I do. You're exactly right. I do need that. I've been looking at them, those mounts from overhead and stuff. They're expensive, girl. So I gotta save up just a little bit to get them because I mean I work, but things are still tight because I do pay for all my own. So I've got to save up a little bit. I do want to get one of those from overhead, and then you can really see what I'm doing because I know it's really. For this is kind of okay because you get the general idea of what I'm doing, but for like teaching, it definitely is not good. And then when I have the camera in front of me with my other little tripod, it's in my way. Like it's impeding me in the crochet, and that's a problem. So yeah, I definitely am gonna get one of those for sure. Oh, they have them on Amazon too. I'll get that page because honestly, I've been looking at the ones on Instagram, and I should be looking at different ones because, like, I have one next to me that has a little light on it that I've been using lately, which is really not that bright, but it's something. And then I have like a regular tripod for my like actual camera because I do have a nice like I don't think it's under me. Is it? No, it's not. I do have a nice camera, like a nice photography camera. And I could use it for videos. I just have to figure out exactly how to do it because it is a very nice, complicated camera to work. So yeah, I definitely need to look. Baking content need to work. Oh, okay, Paige. Yeah. Okay, I'll have to look because that would be a little better. Because I think one of the ones I was looking at on Instagram was like 150 something, and one of them was like 1 something. One of them had a light, and one of them didn't, I think. But I think I was thinking like I might as well get the one with the light too, because at some point I need a computer. Exactly, yeah. I could use my husband's. He does have his. My laptop's really old because I haven't used it since I was in school, so I was out of college. So yeah, I was gonna say high school, but I'm wrong. I did not have that in high school. I had it in college. What's that? Yeah, but I'll look at them on Amazon. That's a good idea. I don't know why I haven't thought about that page really. My husband's a big Amazon person. Like he's the one out. So like if I need something, I just like pay him for it, you know. And he will order it for me through his Prime. Okay, cool Paige. That'd be awesome. I will definitely look at it if you send me the link for sure. I still need to take some pictures of the blankets that I've made for you too. It's just they're really big, so like maybe get help taking pictures. I don't know. We'll see. Or maybe I can just send you like a general picture of it. Because I've made 2 different kinds of blankets. Well, I guess 3 now that I'm working on the beaded blanket. But the only thing about that beaded blanket we were talking about, Paige, is the sheer size that you were talking about getting it. That scares me a little bit because that is going to be a fortune in beads. Like a fortune. But if you want like a throw blanket, absolutely no problem. Like we can do that, and it would be pricey, but it won't be like as bad as like a huge one. Ooh, and weight on it, ooh, it would be so heavy. It is gonna be heavy. Aw. Yeah, that would be awesome, Paige. I never try to pressure anybody to get me anything, but I'm always thankful when they do. Yeah, I could totally do a throw blanket. I'll let you know. I'm keeping track of the beads on the white one that I'm working on. I'll show it to you. I have it over here because I had a feeling you might today, so I brought it over. But I think I gotta write it down. I think I've used 3 bags of beads so far, and my beads are about 7 a piece, 7 or 8, no, they're 8 a piece. So this is the blanket so far. I wish you could really see the light through it. Let me see. When the light shines through it, it's so cool. Let's see. Can you see it? Oh yeah, there you go. That's better. You can kind of see it. It's like stained glass almost when the light comes through it. It's really nice. So that's why I like it too, because it's nice in the sun, it's nice in the dark. It's nice. Oh good, I'm glad you're not eating. Yeah, $300 paid. I think someone may be up. I know, Paige, it's hard. I want to be like fair, and I've had all kinds of people tell me all kinds of things about pricing. And this one lady that there's a farmer's market in my town, and this woman, guys, she's so rude. I don't do the farmer's market in town because of this lady, because she told me, first of all, I wanted to sell flowers, because I don't know if you guys follow my other Instagram account that I do photography on. I grow flowers and take pictures of them a lot, and so I was going to sell them at the farmer's market because I had a lot of them. And the lady was like, well, I don't know about that. We have someone here selling flowers, and she loves that lady that's selling flowers already. And this is kind of a small farmer's market, and I just don't think you'll do well. And making every, I understand that she might be right, that there's two of us, we probably wouldn't do that well. You know, it would hurt us. I understand that. But then we're like, okay, well, I also do crochet. And she's like, you know, she didn't ask what I made. She said, well, you know, people don't really buy crochet right now. People aren't really into the beanies and that stuff. But, you know, people are not spending their money on luxury items right now like that. And crochet is a luxury item. Yes, it is. I understand that. Crochet is a luxury item. And yeah, people just aren't into that. But you know what I would love? I would love it if you make one of those bookmarks. You know those old bookmarks? Lady, please. Don't come in here and tell me ain't nobody gonna buy my stuff, which you haven't even seen. You know what I make. I'm pretty sure if she saw a stuffed animal made out of crochet, her mind would be, because she only knows about flat things. But I was like, And the bad thing is that lady runs the one in my town and the one in my town. So I'd have to go like to another town to do it. I mean, they have tons of different markets I could do for sure. But the thing is, I need to get like a really big inventory made for a market. But I was like, really, lady? And since then, I've been selling stuff, and she just can shove it. And she is wrong. Yeah, that's right. No, right, girl? You don't even know. She is a mess. One day I should go to the one in Henderson and just, like, start all over with her, and then be like, by the way, you know that's me. Like, I'm the one who you told wouldn't, you know. But she is. Yeah, she's an old lady, and she's just kind of bitter, I think. I really do. I think she's just a little old and a little cranky. God bless her soul. But she didn't have to be rude. She was rude. And then when she met me, she was like, I was expecting somebody young. I'm like, what? Expecting somebody younger? Most people look at me, well, most people look at me and don't know how old I am. They think I'm younger than I am. So for her to be like, oh, I thought you were, Jesus, what do you think, I was 10? Aw, thank you, sweetheart. I do have neat stitches, I must say. Not everybody has neat stitches. Like, they're very even and, you know, very even. Very even and very consistent, I will say. I do have pretty good stitches. Yes. Aw, thank you, Paige. That's sweet. But yeah, she's a menace to society, that lady. Instead, it would be nice, though, to go up there to that market and be like, look at all the things that I have and what I can make. And you just thought that I was making beanies and scarves over here and dishcloths. I'm like, no, not really. Would I have maybe made a couple of those things, too? Yeah, just for variety. But she has no idea about, like, making a stuffed animal out of crochet. No idea. Like, my cow would probably blow her mind. Yeah, humble brag. I don't like to be like that, but my stitches are nice. I can see that they are nice. Which a lot of people have nice stitches. I'm not saying a lot of people don't, but I just happen to be pretty consistent. I have very tight tension, which is why I always have this line around my finger. You guys can always tell if I've been crocheting before stream if I have this line on my finger. It's always there. Where is it? Too much money. So we don't really have a whole lot to do. I'm just going to stay on for a little bit. Oh, I know. It's so crazy how you can just take like a piece of yarn and make some cool. Oh, and your grandma and the sweaters. I was telling my husband about that page that they got destroyed in the hurricane, and I told him that must have took so many hours of her work. I'm sorry that you lost those. I lost much more than that too, so I'm sorry. Oh, Irish sweaters. They sound beautiful, Paige. I would love to make some clothing one day, but I think I've mentioned it one time before that I don't know, a lot of the clothing, like you can't wear like a bra with, or like, like they're like little tubey top kind of things that I probably wouldn't wear like actually out in public, you know? So I just haven't made any of those. But I have worked on a cardigan, but I have kind of put it to the side. I need to work on it with like granny squares. So I need to try that again when I get some more time. But that's just kind of a side project. Sailor use your... Oh, that's so cool, Paige. That's really neat. Oh, I've never heard of that, but that's super cool. Very intricate and beautiful because knitted stuff is just beautiful. Okay, I'm curious. One of those short songs in my head. I don't even know what it's called. Something, something, something. My alibi. I don't know. I had that other one in my head, that devil song in my head. I can't remember what it's called. Oh, I'm melting. Love. I don't know what's up with that. There's nothing I can do about it. At this current time. Maybe one day. Come on, Dad. Stuff it. So on the second row, so it's been probably, I'm gonna guess, it's been about an hour, yeah. Well, it's been over an hour. It's always taking longer. That or I did another one. Hold on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I did. I think I did. Can't remember. But they are beautiful. I'd love to be able to make a sweater one day. There's like a purse or something. You're not supposed to make like a sweater for your boyfriend or something until you're like married or I don't know. It's a thing. What we're married now, so yes, I'm good. Yarn here. Almost wrap around to the stitch marker again. Nope, that's close. I hope that did help remove them properly. I want to see something. Can you? Yes, you can. Then. Just wondering. Just wondering. I just wondered. I'm gonna take a little bit of a break, get some water. Oh boy. Hold on, girl. Let's see this. Prop it up. Floppy. Oh yeah, that's the other thing I'll tell you back to is I would charge more for them, but I will when I can line them and stuff too. Aryan sweaters. I have heard of that. I'm not familiar with it, super familiar, but I've heard of that before. I'll have to look that up because I'm sure they're gorgeous. Aryan sweaters. Or Aryan. I'm assuming Aryan. Aryan sounds a little. Fishermen used to wear it. Oh, okay. I think that's so cool that they had different patterns to them for the different people. That's awesome. I wonder if like they use the same patterns for like if that person had that sweater pattern or whatever they had. I wonder if it had that same pattern. That would be cool. That was like their signature pattern. Made with wool, yes. I've made one thing with wool and it was a beanie and I loved the yarn. It was gorgeous, like carousel, so you could just imagine like it had beautiful colors to it. But it's so thick. The beanie is so thick, you guys. Like it would be great for really cold weather. Like it's thick. It's almost like kind of looks a little silly. It's like, yeah. Oh, okay. That makes sense. Yeah. I bet they are. Yeah, cause like those homespun, hand spun wool yarns and like those expensive like sock yarns and all that. Oh yeah, I bet. And then that they put into it. Ooh. And I was gonna say, Paige, the other reason I don't charge as much for these bags too is because I don't yet know how to put a liner in them. So like I want to be able to eventually put like a fabric liner in them. I don't know about with the beaded ones just because I may offer it, but like it will cut through on the amount of light they'll be able to shine through it. So I don't know. But with other bags, I'd love to be able to put a cloth lining in them so that like if you put something super, super, super tiny in, it wouldn't fall out. Like nothing should fall out of it, but maybe if I put, for example, this tiny little hook could fall out because it's really skinny and tiny. But other things like a lipstick or nothing like that would fall out of it. But I'd like to figure out how to line it and stuff. So once I figure out how to line it and all that, they'll be more expensive. But I think I am going to put like magnetic, or at least offer a magnetic closure on the bag. So I'm working out. Yeah, it totally depends on the bag, I feel like, if you need that kind of lining stuff. Like there's some other totes that I've made that I feel like maybe should have a lining. But these bags are a little different. These are more like style, so I feel like they're a little different with the lining. So. And the blanket, like the purses have a little seam to them. This one, it has like little, right there, it's a little gap where there's no beads, and it'll be all the way up it. But you can't really avoid it, or at least I haven't figured out a way to avoid it yet in order to keep the beads in a straight like line going around. And it's not bad because I make sure it's on the side of the bag, so the handles are like over here, so that this is over here, and it works out fine. But the blankets don't have a seam like that. They're just solid beads. They are not seams in between the blanket. Yeah. No, I mean honestly, Paige, if I could get for it, let me think about it for a minute. I told you 40, right? I would just get 40 for it is what I would love. But if I really could charge what I wanted to for it, maybe. But it's small is the thing. That's the only reason I wouldn't go higher as far as like 50, 60, 65 or so because of that. And then the other thing is paying the shipping on top of it. So I'm not including my shipping either. And at this point, I've realized shipping enough things that I really should include my shipping as a separate cost because sometimes my shipping is $14. So I really need to charge the price of that and then say, okay, plus the shipping cost. So it doesn't include that either. So that also helps. I know. You're right. The hours. See, I have no idea, Paige. I have no idea how many hours because I'm ADD, so I'll be like working on the bag and then I'll get up and go clean something, and then I'll go back work on the bag and then I'll get up and do something else, or then I'll go back, and so I'll forget to like hit the timer or whatever. But it did take me like a good amount of time, and I honestly feel like I forgot I offered somebody else the bag for even cheaper. I can't remember how much it was, one bag, but that was me being nice and like offering it at like more cost kind of thing. And I can't do that for customers, obviously. Yeah, I know, I need to. It's just so hard to be doing it by the hour because I am slow because I'm really not. But with something like this, yeah, I am a little slow. But I do need to keep track of it better. There is an app that I can use that I have that helps too. It's called Yarn Buddy, if anybody's listening or interested. It's pretty good. You can store your, like, keep track of your yarn and stuff like that. Like, I'll show you real quick. Like, there's my projects, but here's dash. So it's not all my yarn, but like some of my yarns, you can like keep track of your different yarns and how much you have and where you bought it from, what color it is, and patterns and stuff like that, tools, all stuff like that. It's pretty nice to have if you're into crocheting stuff. Oh, I melted again, didn't I? So, what the heck? I know, you're right. It's just I try to be, like, it's hard because, like, you want the sale, but then, like, make it worth it for yourself. If this was my full-time job, I would have to charge more, but it's not. But then that would also be cool if it could be, you know, one day. So, it's tricky price and stuff, I know. And I try, like, sometimes I try to ask people in, like, the groups and stuff, like Facebook groups about pricing, because I know. I should. Because, like, I don't know, for example, like, these pumpkins. I have, like, a 3 set of these pumpkins. This one's the medium, the small, and there's a slightly larger one. And, like, I have no idea what to charge for these pumpkins, a piece or together, you know? So, I know, it shouldn't be. It shouldn't be. Ugh. Here. Coffee. Arthur, what do you need, baby? Oh, okay. All right, guys. I think my dog is hungry. I gotta go feed him. Come on. Bark in their ears, please. Don't bark in their ear holes, please. Hold on. I'm tripping over my yarn, Arthur. I'm coming. Hold on. I'm sorry, guys. What do you need? Some food? Okay. I'll take you out after, okay? But here's some food. All right. Here you go. Let me grab my pumpkin while I'm here, Arthur. Small, medium, and large. Pumpkin. That was even tinier. I don't even think I made one even tinier somehow by accident. Yeah, just not sure what I would even. And then when I asked about charging the pumpkins, they were like, pumpkins don't really sell around here. And I'm like, well, that's not what I asked. I asked, like, how much would you did get a sale? Dang, girl, for you. And you, I mean, I know you put a lot of work into yours. Like, a lot of times they're like decently long and have a lot of like gems and stuff on them. I've been doing Instagram lately, past few days. Popping on my thing. Yeah, there you go. Yeah, I mean, you really are charging it by the hour. You know, good for you. But yeah, I'm just not sure. Like, I've thought about it, and I'm just like, I don't know. Because in reality, it's just, I don't know, it's hard. Because I try to get yarn when it's on sale. I try to, like, you know, do all that kind of stuff. But for the most part, it's not that much on sale. You know what I'm saying? So, maybe a little bit, but not very much. What the hell's my pillow, you guys? Oh, it's right here. I was like, my arm pillow is gone. I gotta move you guys out of the light. You look like you guys are going to heaven. Go. You're not in heaven anymore. I know, Pets World. The screen has been melting. I know. I'm not sure why it's been doing that. Because it used not to do that. Now, like lately, it is. It sure is. I've been seeing my iPad melting. I'm going to try to scoot it even further away so you can see. Maybe I'll need to figure out a new setup. I could move my top. I just don't want to move it all upstairs. I don't know. I need to talk to my husband, figure it out, think about it. I mean, it's not his decision, it's really mine, but my supervisor's little things going on here. Right? Yeah. You think so, Paige? You think that would be helpful? I could try. Are you in the woods? Sort of. I'm in the country. I'll retry. I see I'm melting a lot. I will be right back, you guys. Literally